It's wintertime here in Minnesota, and we're finally getting a good snowstorm. The temperature is dropping, and soon the lakes will be covered in ice. We're here at our cabin on the border of the Chippewa National Forest to enjoy the winter storm and prep the cabin for winter. So join us as we get out the sled, paddle the lake, and relax by the fire. This is Tiny Cabin Life. It's late November in Minnesota, and we're finally getting some snowfall. Last year, we had a really warm, dry winter, and so it's nice to see some snow coming down. Feels good to be up at the family cabin this week. And with that wood stove roaring and the snow coming down outside, I gotta say it's pretty cozy.
Oh man, it's gonna be a great day. It's already snowing outside, and we've got a lot of fun stuff planned for the day.
I just realized I have not been in a video in a really long time, so I'm super excited. It's always a good time being up here with the family.
First and foremost, we're here to spend time together as a family. But on top of that, I'm planning on building a lean-to shed to store some firewood. I hauled up all the materials to build it, and a full truckload of wood as well.
No! Can you believe it?
Of course, Ellie loves the snow. Second to water. Water's her favorite thing, but snow is her second favorite thing. Catch a snowflake on your thumb. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, isn't that great? Oh man, so awesome, guys. This is what it's all about. Watch this, Olivia. Ellie. Yay! Ellie. Again. Snowball! Snowball! I feel bad. You can't fight back.
I liked it though. That's so cute.
Snowball! Yeah. Good snowflakes. Yummy.
Pretty soon, it was time to head inside and make some breakfast. We're going with a classic today. Just some eggs and bacon. And it was nice to have some company while I cooked.
He wants to see the eggs.
That's a nice hat, Ellie. You look like Aladdin.
Oh, she's adding the finishing touch.
Whoa!
Oh, kids do the funniest things. That's so nice. Is that your doggy? Is that your friend?
Dear God, thank you for this food, for the snow, and time together up here at the cabin. Amen. Good bacon. Breakfast is very good, and it's extra special being able to sit here and watch the snow come down.
The snow just continued to fall. And it seemed to just keep getting thicker and thicker. In fact, at one point, it was so thick you could barely see my uncle's cabin across the lake.
Pika, it's you!
Daddy.
Yeah. The end. Again. All right. Do you know who I am? I'm a very loud duck. We can shout. Can you say quack, quack?
Quack, quack.
Good job.
Right.
Oh,
What did she say?
He's giving me a big hug.
That's so nice. Oh, relish the
sweetheart.
moment.
I love you.
Eventually, the snow slowed down, and we all decided to go outside and have some fun.
Ready? Is that fun? Oh, goodness. Goodness.
Eventually, though, it was time for me to get some work done around the cabin.
All right, so the main chore for this trip is to build a lean-to structure that we can store firewood in, similar to what I have down at our A-frame cabin. I hauled in all the wood and materials to build this thing, as well as a full truckload of firewood. So we're gonna be able to fill this thing up and have a good stash of wood for the winter time. Now I'm gonna be powering all of our tools off of the Bluetti AC200L here. They were kind enough to send it over for me to try out, and it's coming in handy because we don't have any power outlets outside the cabin. So this thing's gonna power the entire operation right now.
The AC200L is a beast. It's got a 2400 watt high power and 2048 watt hour capacity. Oh yeah, and it also has powerlifting mode of up to 3600 watts of power. I mean, just look at how it's handling our miter saw here. That's a lot of power that this thing's drawing. It has 4 AC wall outlets, 2 DC ports, 4 USB, and even an RV outlet.
And another really cool thing about it is that you can add an expansion battery. You can see this port down here will allow you to tether it with all of these other units that I've got listed here as well. And something that's really important to me is how fast this thing will charge up over AC power. It'll go from 0 to 80% in just 45 minutes. And that can make all the difference when I'm racing out to do a job like this.
And the AC200L is built to last. This thing will run at basically full capacity for well over 3,000 charge cycles, which amounts to about 10 years or more depending on your usage.
So I'm definitely impressed with this unit. It's handling our power tools extremely well, and I know that I'm going to be able to rely on the AC200L for a very, very long time.
And Bluetti also has this nifty unit called the Charger One, which hooks up to your alternator in your vehicle, allowing you to fast charge while you're driving down the highway. It offers 6 times faster charging speeds and is compatible with 95% of power stations on the market. So if you want to check out the Bluetti AC200L or the Charger One, you can find links in the description below. They're great for camping, off-grid living, or just having some backup power for your home. And with that, I want to thank Bluetti for sponsoring this video, and let's get to the build. I'm starting off by cutting 2 4x4 pressure-treated posts. I don't have any formal measurements for how tall this thing's going to be. I just kind of eyed out what I thought seemed right. Then once I had the post cut, I measured 6 inches from the ground, which is where I wanted the base of the lean-to begin. I'm making this thing 8 feet long, mainly so that I don't have to cut the metal sheet that I'm going to use for the roof later. So now that I had the 2 sets of posts connected, it was time to now connect them to each other to really get the structure going.
All right, so if you guys take a look, this thing is pretty darn structurally sound now, which is good. The next thing that I'm gonna do here is add some braces to the side, maybe one down the middle for our roof, and then we'll lay out the floor, and we should be pretty close to being done.
Slowly but surely, it started to take shape. I put up braces for the roof, and then tacked down the floor. And then after that, all that was left was to attach the metal roof piece. And just like that, we've got ourselves a nice lean-to wood shed. It's a very simple design that I came up with myself and only took a couple hours to put together. And now it's time to fill it up with the wood we hauled in. It's amazing how much wood I was able to haul up in my truck. And little by little, I began to fill up our new shed.
Wow. A full load of wood in our brand new shed. How awesome is that? It really just shows what you can get done when you just get to work. The fact I was able to build this entire thing and fill it with wood, it's just awesome. And it definitely looks like we're gonna have enough wood to stay warm when we come up here this winter. Hey!
I spent a little bit of time relaxing in the cabin, but shortly after, I noticed the sun was starting to set, and I knew I wanted to get down to the lake before it got dark. Began to turn over our canoe so that we could take it out on the water. But as soon as I flipped it completely over, I noticed that we had a visitor.
Looks like we got a mouse living in our canoe. Always thought they were in there. Never knew for sure. I suppose we better help him get out of here. I'm gonna tip it on its side and see if he won't just scurry out. There you go. All right, he got out.
I got the boat in the water and we started to paddle out. Something about being out on the lake when you've got snow on the ground, it just like so incredibly peaceful. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. This right here is my favorite part of this lake. You've got this little wetland area, beaver lodge right there, and just all of the evergreens are just so beautiful, especially right now with the snow. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm planning to do a little campfire on the deck with the girls tonight, so I think we better get back. It's starting to get dark. We ate a quick dinner inside so that we could come out and enjoy a fire before it got too late for Olivia. That's right, we got a fire going.
Nice little fire.
There we go. Hi, sweetie. Wee. Olivia, can you sing your song? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what you are, up above the world so like a diamond in the We sat out by the fire until it burned down, and then before we knew it, it was time to head in and get some sleep.
Well, good morning, guys. We are up and at it because it is just about time to get out of here. We're racing back to the cities, but man, what a great trip this was.
It's always nice to come up to the family cabin because it's just a great place to decompress. And the snow here made it super cozy, and being by a fire added to that experience. And so, yeah, we love coming up here and sharing it with you guys.
All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming along. Sorry it wrapped up a little quickly this time. When I've got the whole family up here and we're just here for one day, we kind of got to move fast, and today we just got to get back down to the cities, and so we had to move a little quicker than I normally would have if I was just out by myself. I want to give a special shout out to our patrons who generously donate to this channel. Thank you so much. But to all of you who watch this channel, you are supporting us. You're making it possible for us to do these videos for you guys on a weekly basis, and it means the world to us, so thank you so much. But now it's time for us to hit the road. We'll see you next week, and God bless.